Now to Newsnight's late night horror feature where we talk about the economy. If you're of a nervous disposition, perhaps you should look away now because two big further problems emerged today. The first a fact, the second a fear. The fact is that British inflation is running at roughly twice what the Bank of England would like, up to 3.8% today. The fear is that unemployment, which hasn't been a front burner political issue for years, may be about to get much worse. The stock market tumbled. And in the United States, the Fed chairman Ben Bernanke sounded pretty gloomy when he talked of stress and difficulties caused by the credit crunch and inflation. President Bush, however, told journalists that neither he nor they were financial experts. Paul Mason, I'm joined now by the Shadow Chancellor George Osborne. Listening to David Cameron today and reading your remarks today, it does sound very much like New Labour for slow learners.
Well, I don't think so. I mean, what we're doing, unlike the Labour government, and Gordon Brown was an architect of New Labour, is setting out things that the government should be doing. It's not my fault, it's the international economy.
You said the crucial insight for modern Conservatives, crucial insight is you cannot have economic success without social success. That sounds just like Tony Blair. Absolutely like Tony Blair.
Well, Tony Blair posed a choice 15 years ago about economic efficiency and social justice.
Hello and welcome to Dateline London. Iran test fires its latest missiles, more cack-handed tax policy by the British government, and the bomb at the Indian embassy in Kabul. How far is Pakistan responsible for the troubles of Afghanistan? Here to discuss all that are Shahid Sadullah of Pakistan's Daily Jang, Mary Jordan of the Washington Post, Thomas Kielinger of Die Welt, and Janet Daly of the Daily Telegraph. Very good to see you. Are we on the brink of a strike on Iran by Israel and possibly the United States, or of an attack by Iran itself? Can diplomacy defuse this latest crisis? What do you make of this, Janet?
There are a lot of people saying that
we will fire not just a missile to test, but something in earnest might happen.
Shahid, but I mean, isn't the story of the past 30 years the failure to handle Iran in any way which has been fully constructive? I mean, from the Islamic Revolution in Iran in 1979, the Western policy towards Iran has been a series of failures.
It has indeed. I think it has been a failure because it's been sort of directed at the wrong sort of thing. I have just not been able to find a good reason why anybody should go to war or against Iran. A good reason
from
the American
about wiping Israel off
the
map would be a good reason for some people.
Well, yes.
I'm joined now by Mark Oaten, the Liberal Democrat MP who has his own experiences of the pressures in politics, and by the author Tim Lott, who's written about his depression. I take it you're not surprised by any of this, 1 in 5 MPs reporting some personal knowledge of this?
Not at all. I mean, I know of a number of MPs who've been through quite a lot of stress. And so it's the last taboo. You just don't talk about it.
Tim, I notice this report says work-based stigma and hostile reactions from the media do make people shut up. But I just wondered if there's something in the stigma. I mean, if people in power do have some kind of mental health problems, then are we not right to question it?
I feel very conflicted about it, really. I mean, there's a part of me that does feel that the stigma against mental illness is continuing and dangerous and pernicious.
That's all from Newsnight tonight. We're back tomorrow, of course, at the usual time. Good night.